Dude, I would love to hang out with Tyler One, actually. I think he's so funny. Me and Dennis used to watch his stream before he got banned initially, like the first time. It was like when he was really blowing up hard, and we would just watch his stream after scrims and like laugh our ass off. He's probably one of the most entertaining people I've ever seen.
Well, he just won finals, but that's not stopping him from completing his WoW missions right as we're setting up for this interview. I'm joined right now by Doublelift with coverage presented by OmniSlash for yet another. We do this frequently now. You just win and then I interview you.
Yeah, it's like routine.
Yeah.
Last 5 years, I think.
No, not 5. That's a little generous.
Well, whatever. Fine.
Your first trophy was 2015.
Fine.
Let's not. Yeah, let's not edit history. You know, there was a long dry spell. All right, so you won. There were a lot of people going into this. It kind of felt like Cloud9 was favored. A lot of people were hyping up Cloud9. They had all this momentum. They beat you recently, and so a lot of people, if not voting for a Cloud9 or pretending Cloud9 win, at least a 5-game series. It was so one-sided. What happened?
I thought Cloud9 was going to play better, and I actually thought we were going to play a lot worse. I think I like briefly skimmed the Reddit thread right after we'd finished playing because I was wondering what the community thought about it. It was really one-sided. I think Cloud9 was like going for a lot of plays, and they're especially trying to keep us from playing aggressive bot. And the Twitch pick actually threw me off pretty hard. The first game I was trolling and like I randomly died when Ole base, and I was like, God, that was so stupid. And then the second game, the same thing happened to Ole, where Twitch stealthed. Braum went in, and like you just don't think about Twitch at that exact moment, so your position's all messed up. And both of us basically we died in the first 2 games to Twitch. It was actually very very smart for them to pull out a champion that like I didn't have a lot of experience against. I'm sure they knew that like no one plays that champ. So they were going for plays, but like when it came to mid game, our team was just like too good. I think we were calling out their play really well. Something that our coach really enforces a lot is to communicate their play. Not just focus on what we're doing, focus on what they're doing too. So like C9 couldn't get anything off. Whenever they tried to gank us, we just backed off and had the perfect distance where we lost as little as we could while still not giving them an opportunity to get what they want. And yeah, like I think we did a really good job of holding off when it was their turn to go in. And then when it was our turn to go in, we really pulled the trigger fast. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of the team. Like I think we played amazing, and so it looked like Cloud9 wasn't doing anything, but they're actually going for a lot. They're a really aggressive early game team. They pick champions like Lee Sin and Hecarim, and they go for stuff. I think what's like underappreciated is their ability to like deflect those plays. So I was really proud that we were able to do that, and it's a really suffocating playstyle to play against us because it feels like you can't do anything. Everything that you're doing, it just bounces off. But everything that we do, we go all in. We commit everyone to it. So yeah, it was a good game.
Hearing how excited you are and proud of this series, do you think this is the best series you guys have played all year?
Yeah, I would say like Cloud9 is a way stronger opponent than 100 Thieves was last split. So 3-0ing Cloud9, it like really cements our confidence and like cements that what we're doing, we're on the right path. We have a long way to go. I feel like Cloud9, their strat this series was just to bait us into picking certain champions like Kai'Sa and try to punish early, try to get plays off, try to keep the pace of the game up and fast. And we didn't let them do that. So, yeah, like overall the kind of mentality I have coming out of the finals is we read our opponents well, which we need to do at Worlds, and we reacted well in game, which we definitely need to do at Worlds. But we still like maintained our identity, and I think that's like the main thing that I've had problems with is keeping like my goal in mind. Like what is my win condition as a player? And what is our win condition as a team? Like to fight the enemy team and kill them and then take their base. So like a lot of times you get lost and you're just thinking about all these random things, but you don't realize like the way you win League is you just kill them and then then you take their base. This time at Worlds, like, I really want us to come out swinging hard.
You said that this show that you're on the right track, but you still have a long way to go. NA fans might be a little worried hearing that you don't have another match to play, like it's straight into Worlds after this.
Yeah, our road really is through the Korean boot camp, like practice is important. Having the right practice partners is important. Yeah, I don't know. I've had really bad experiences with Korean boot camps. I'm not gonna lie. I've had like 5 in my career. Every single one was a failure. I think this one, like it could. We have to do it because the Worlds is in Korea. Everyone is gonna be there. It's not like a choice that we make. So we're gonna make the most of it. And as far as like how far we have to go as a team, that's just the truth for every team. When you go to Worlds, what happens is normally like every team thinks that their strat is like sick as fuck, like, or that they're really good, that what their priority is on the game and the champions that they play, that is correct. And then you just get blasted by random teams, random strategies. You never thought of it. You don't understand a certain interaction, and it just like wipes the game. So yeah, like that's what happens at Worlds. You learn. Every team learns really fast, or you suffocate and like die, and then you come into Worlds really weak.
Every year around this time, the same question gets asked to a million different people, but you have never shied away from real talking in my interview, so I expect you will answer this in an honest way. Like, does NA actually have a chance at Worlds this year, or is this going to be like the miracle? Would it be a miracle in your mind if NA makes it to like semis or even finals?
Will it be a miracle? Well, yeah, I think it would be a miracle for us to make finals. But like miracles happen at Worlds. Worlds is usually the time when miracles happen. And I think like our team's mentality that's really echoed by our sports psychologists is no matter what happens, we'll find a way to win. And I think like that kind of steadfast mentality is really important because when you go into a game and you get really behind, or you go into a game and like you're playing against RNG, you feel like everything's against you and you might not be able to win. But our mentality is always just like hold your ground, and no matter what happens, like we can win. So I think that's important. Like it's really cheesy actually, but it's really important to come into Worlds thinking, yeah, like who cares what everyone thinks? Like I didn't let like whatever people were saying about me after last Worlds affect me. And then like we just came in as a brand new roster basically on Team Liquid, which is a meme team, and like we crushed it. So we're gonna find a way to overcome all of the problems.
You've always been one of the most hyped players in the NALCS. You now are tied with Bjergsen for victories, for trophies. It's interesting. I'm kind of curious what you think of your standing in the LCS. Like, do you think that you're in the running for greatest player of all time in North America, or this legacy? Because a lot of people are talking about it now because of the sheer number of years that you've been playing, and now that you've found success so frequently.
I don't think I'm in the running. I think I already got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I think. No, I'm not really kidding. But I don't really think about it, honestly. Yeah. Like, titles are cool. I'll look back in 10 years and, like, I'll have those titles and they'll be nice. And I can kind of, I don't know, just reminisce about, the path that I took to get here. But I feel like I have so much left to do. I don't want to look back and feel regret that, like, I didn't do as much as I could because I was too busy, like, thinking about how sick I am. Like, I think I'm a good player for sure. Obviously, I have confidence that I'm good, and like I have confidence that I'm world class, actually. But it's a team game. Like I need everyone on my team to like play together as one mind, and like just work together. I guess like it's all about working together. My play style literally just doesn't work unless my teammates play perfectly. Like they have to play really, really well with me. And then, I can be this really greedy player that everyone kind of knows I like to be. Anyways, yeah, titles are cool, but I don't think about it, actually. I'm really just grateful that my teammates play the way they do.
Well, you seem, as you said, you're really confident in yourself. One thing that's interesting, you got MVP this split. You weren't even a top 3 voted ADC last split. So what was that path like in order to climb out of the bowels of ADCdom and come into as the MVP?
Jeez. Yeah, I actually forgot about that. I think this was also the year that Freak voted me B tier, which I thought was hilarious. Or maybe it was last year.
No, I think that was last year. That was when you were because that was when you were with Biofrost and you'd use the B on Twitter. I remember a lot.
The B? Yeah. No, it's cool. I don't really think too much about what the community says anymore, except I do read it, but it doesn't dwell on my mind as much. I think I've gotten burned too many times. You know, like I know, and I'm really grateful for all the fans that like love me and support me, and they hype me up, and they bring me up. They really like elevate my mentality, and like they elevate like the love that I feel every day. And also like there's fans, less of them, but like there's still fans that like tear everyone down when they're having a down moment. So I try not to let it dwell on my mind too much, I guess. And yeah, like not being voted as a really high 80 carry last split, I didn't think about it. Like we won the split, so like I don't remember that until you bring it up. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I've brought it up a lot in this past year, but yeah.
Yeah, so, I remember the times when I got burned really hard. After Worlds, especially, American fans are disappointed, and they want to blame someone. So they blame the most popular player or the most popular team, and, they really magnify those problems. And also, when I'm doing well, everyone celebrates. Everyone, like, really circle jerks me hard, and it makes me feel pretty good. So I try to let it just kind of glide off.
There's a note before this interview about you making jerk-off references in interviews. I don't know. You seem to keep doing this.
Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nicola.
I'm excited to interview you, somebody who certainly believes he is, but others have said is the greatest NALCS player of all time. Today, earlier, I had the privilege of interviewing what is undoubtedly the greatest NA player of all time, even though he's never been in the LCS, and Tyler won. Did you have a chance to interact with him at all at this event? Did you see him?
Dude, I would love to hang out with Tyler 1, actually. I think he's so funny. Me and Dennis used to watch his stream before he got banned initially, like the first time. Yeah. It was like when he was really blowing up hard, and we would just watch his stream after scrims and like laugh our ass off. He's probably one of the most entertaining people I've ever seen. And of course I've subscribed to his YouTube. I watch his house tour. Like, he's a beast. So no, I haven't had a chance, but it would be an honor. It would be a privilege.
I'm sad we weren't able to make that happen because in the interview, you were basically the one player he brought up. He didn't seem to think that you were better than him, or that I think he respected. We contextualized it as he respected that you were trying to be as good as him, and that you were really pushing hard for that. So it's unfortunate that you weren't able to catch him. Other than that, any final thoughts on the event or your experience here?
It was a lot easier than I thought it would be, honestly. I'm still shocked that we just 3-0'd him again. Man, I really wanted it to be a 5-game series. I wanted to have my back to the wall, like the last moment, the last team fight of the game, like try to clutch it out. I had visions of clutching the last team fight of the last game, game 5. But it just ended up being we're just better. How disappointing. I guess that's what it's like to play NA teams at Worlds.
Well, I'm excited to see how you do at Worlds as we wrap up this interview. It's unfortunate that you guys went 3-0 because Kelby was here watching alongside me and didn't get as much time to spend with him, but hopefully you get a chance to see him tonight. Anything that you would say to any of the fans?
Dude, I love the fans, especially recently. I know I'm on an upswing, but my fans really, they're going out swinging. They're swinging on every other, team and every other 80 carries fans, telling them they're garbage, that... it's really insane. I almost feel kind of guilty that I'm causing so many online arguments and stuff, but at the same time I'm super appreciative. My fans are the best. They're so passionate. Whenever I meet them, they're really excited, much to the disappointment of my teammates who are just standing there. But yeah, dude, I love my fans. Thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you so much for the interview, Doublelift. Again, looking forward to seeing how you guys do at Worlds. Hey, who's going to make it out Gauntlet?
Hot take, C9.
I don't know if that's that hot.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 between them and TSM.
Well, you pick them. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Yeah. Just want to thank you so much for watching this, and thanks to OmniSlash for supporting this content. I think it's really important, We've seen Doublelift grow so much over the course of the years. He's now got an MVP. He's in contention. I think there's a lot of discussion about him maybe being the most valuable player of all time in North America. And I just want to give a shout out to myself because would he really? It's not even just the living thing. I've supported him so much, and it's really the positivity that I give him that gives him the confidence to succeed on stage. So I just don't want us to forget really who is who's really making this possible. OmniSlash for their support of this video, and you for watching it. Thanks so much.